So Andrew Cuomo was a sure thing to make his comeback as mayor of New York City after his fall from grace as governor. But you look at this chart, he falls off a cliff. And if you don't know by now what caused this, here's the exact moment that Andrew Cuomo lost the New York mayor's race. And then we have a whole new emergency now where this Muslim guy is probably going to become mayor of New York City, which is something we cannot tolerate. So let me show you this clip and show you where it all went wrong.
Mayor of New York is always considered significant. Where would you go first?
First visit, I would visit the Holy Land.
Mr. Cuomo?
Given the hostility and the anti-Semitism that has been shown in New York, I would go to Israel.
Mr. Tilson, where would you go?
Yeah, I'd make my 4th trip to Israel, followed by my 5th trip to Ukraine, two of our greatest allies fighting on the front lines of the global war on terror.
Mr. Mamdani?
I would stay in New York City. My plans are to address New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs and focus on that.
Mr. Mamdani, can I just jump in? Would you visit Israel as mayor?
I will be doing, as the mayor, I'll be standing up for Jewish New Yorkers, and I'll be meeting them wherever they are across the 5 boroughs, whether that's in their synagogues and temples or at their homes or at the subway platform, because ultimately we need to focus on delivering on their concerns.
And just yes or no, do you believe in a Jewish state of Israel?
I believe Israel has the right to exist.
Not
as a Jewish state?
As a state with equal rights.
He won't
Not
say it has a right to exist as a Jewish state. Be very
clear. And his answer was no, he won't visit Israel.
I said that.
That's what he was trying to say.
No. Unlike you, I answer questions very directly.
All right.
My goal.
So that's where it all fell apart. I mean, all those answers, he gave the best sounding answer. Like, enough with this pandering crap to Israel and Ukraine. Nobody cares. Nobody in America cares. People in America care about the dozens and dozens of horrible, horrific problems that we're dealing with. So, yeah, that was the best sounding answer and the most palatable answer for what people are feeling in America. But this is a big problem because I don't trust this guy for 1 second. Like, you want to know how Muslims think? This is how they think.
Tolerate the disrespect of our Prophet, peace be upon him, and there will be outcomes from your actions. You will have repercussions for your actions. We have been trained from birth that we must defend the honor of our Prophet, and we will lay our life on the line.
Okay, the other argument is, okay, so if you don't like it here, go to your own country.
But why would we do that when our forefathers were instrumental in rebuilding this country after World War II? It was our grandfathers who worked in the factories 20 hours. It was our grandfathers who came here and run the infrastructure. It was our grandfathers who bought you the lovely curry, which is your national dish. So how can you tell us to go? We're not going nowhere. We are here to stay. Like I say, we're not here to take part. We're here to take over.
You hear that shit? It's coming to a city near you. Look at what happened to freaking Minnesota, to Michigan for just letting it happen a little bit. Mosques are popping up everywhere. You want to see another one? Here's Spain.
En nuestros centros de estudio, bajo una supuesta laicidad. Si tan laicos son, que prohíban la religión católica.
Prohibit the Catholic religion. Prohibit the Catholic religion.
Porque sois vosotras quienes no podéis entrar con vuestro hijab. Y sí que pueden entrar. Cruces, estampitas de la Virgen.
You want that? Do you want that here? Look at what's happening to freaking Europe. And then
I'm asking you.
Here.
I know, but I'm like, if that's the point. If you're going to run for mayor, you have to denounce it. You denounce that.
What is Sharia law? I come from a political tradition Donald Trump describes as the enemy within. We came here to remake this state in the image of our people.
Sharia law.
What is Sharia law have to do with this?
You denounce it, though. I'm asking you.
I am running.
I know, but I'm like, if that's the point. If you're going to run for mayor, you have to denounce it. You denounce that.
What is Sharia law? Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Thank you so much, brothers and sisters. Eid Mubarak. Thank you.
So there you go. That's your next upcoming mayor. And if that's not bad enough for you, I'm getting shady serial killer vibes.
And they hate a politician they disagree with. They hate a politician they can't trust.
On the subject of trust, you've adopted different speaking accents in different scenarios.
But they go to their local bodega.
Is there one that's real and one that's affected?
What I would say is, as any immigrant knows, having been born in Kampala, Uganda, and then raised in South Africa and moving here when I'm 7 years old, is there are different parts of my life.
Worldwide tour is a worldwide tour is a worldwide tour.
Mamdani was talking about a worldwide press tour back when he was a rapper.
Bring the flavor to the fish, bring the flavor to the rice.
In a Disney movie directed by his mother.
Nepotism and hard work goes a long way. Here in New York City, this is how I speak.
All right. And then finally, got to call out Anna Kasparian, because look at how she responds to Lindy Lee on her take, the Valuetainment show, her take, when she's saying how problematic it is this guy might be the mayor of New York. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about the notion of Muslim politicians in America.
There a day you wake up where you don't see terrorism everywhere? Because you literally just imply that this guy's a terrorist. And I found that bigoted, Islamophobic, and absolutely disgusting. If you don't like his policies, I can understand that, and we can have a discussion about those policies. But it seems like you just have a problem with the fact that he's Muslim. You have a problem with the fact that he looks a little different from other previous mayors.
Let me say this loud and clear. I do have a problem with the fact that he's Muslim, big time, 100%, because they show no desire or intention to assimilate to our culture. Like Mexican immigrants, they come to America, they mind their own business, they work, they create jobs, they mind their business, they obey the laws for the most part. They just want to get by, and they, for the most part, will assimilate to our culture. But Muslims, you see it right there. They have no intention of assimilating to our culture. They have a completely different worldview. So why are Muslims allowed to hold political office in America, a Christian-based country, a country based in Christian values and principles? Why are we letting the arch nemesis of that hold a representative office in our country? Why are we giving citizenship and voting rights to people who are Muslim in America? Like, it's one thing if you want to get a visa and get a job here and you want the opportunity to try to make something of your life with the American dream and all that. Great, fine, wonderful. But I don't see a positive reason to allow Muslims, mosques, any of that stuff, like Muslim citizens, Muslim politicians, mosques. I see it as a social contagion, like an infection. Look at what's happening to Europe and Germany and Spain. Like, they're throwing their weight around. They're bragging about how they're outgrowing Christians, and it's coming to a city near all of you if we don't stop this. So this is going to go horribly for New York. I mean, everybody's focusing and fixating on the socialist side of things, how the guy's saying he wants government-owned grocery stores and everything. But no, I have a big problem with Muslim representation anywhere in America. It's a Christian-based country. So this is a delicate one, because with the Constitution, we have the separation of church and state. So that would be a tough one and a slippery slope potentially to pass any type of law saying that Muslims can't hold office in America. But it's a Christian country, and now they try to say Judeo-Christian based country because of the whole Schofield Bible thing that I talked about in the episode the other day. But this is not going to go in a good direction. I don't see any positives to this. I don't hear anybody talking about why this is not okay from this angle. I hear them talking about the socialist thing, but not the Muslim side of it. So people are going to get pissed off about this, but I don't care. This is how you decimate a country, erase national identity. Like, you think a civil war is coming now? Wait till they start coming in by the herds. There's millions of them, and they want no part of the way that we live our lives. They have an entirely different worldview, so can't let that happen. If you feel the same way that I feel and you want to bring awareness to this issue and many other issues, check out the VT research group on Connect Circles. I'm the head of research, and I have this group where we tackle different topics together. I'll have some of the guys on the podcast with me sometimes, and we'll always have a weekly Zoom call where we kind of break down topics and figure out what we should be focusing on. And honestly, how to make money off of these things too, because with information, the reason that information is valuable and the reason that certain information is illegal when you go to Wall Street because information is power. So when you have information, you can make money off of it. So if that's something that appeals to you, check out BT Research on Minex Circles. God bless. Much love.